Hi, I'm Shriya Pilgaonkar and today we're doing a get ready with me with Pinkvilla. When your inner glow meets your outer glow, this is what you look like. My makeup artist behind is very uncomfortable with me using my hands. How cute is this beauty blender firstly? It's a baby. Physically, when somebody sees me, I want them to see my freckles. But like we say, no makeup, makeup looks, have a lot of makeup. If anybody knows how I can grow back my eyebrows, guys, in the comments. Of course, it's okay. No need to panic, we'll fix it. I feel like I can endlessly keep blushing. Is something that looks supernatural. Not supernatural, supernatural. Sorry, bad joke. The look we're doing today is a soft, simple, pretty day to night look, and the day look is really easy and it's super easy to also build it up for the night. Very fun, very relaxed, very easy, but also very pretty. Honestly, this is the kind of makeup that I would do on a day-to-day basis, which is super easy, non-hectic. And if I wasn't really filming this right now, I promise you, at home, I take 5 minutes. I know it's hard to believe, but I take 5 minutes to do my makeup very quick. So let's get started. I already have serum on my face, so I'm skipping that step. Obviously, we need a good base. I think prepping your skin is even more important than doing makeup because that sort of sets the tone of how the makeup is going to look. And taking care of your skin, for me, is as important because as actors, we have makeup very often on our skin, and how we remove the makeup, how we take care of our bodies internally is equally important. So this is a very lightweight moisturizer. Since it's very hot outside, I don't want to go in for something thick, but usually my skin tends to get quite dry. So if that's the case, then I make sure that I really moisturize my skin. But right now I'm just using a nice simple skincare light liquid moisturizer. It's easy. I think this is an extremely underrated step. Even though we're indoors, these lights also impact your skin, and usually I would have worn just one layer, but I was recently told or recently made aware that you need to wear sunscreen 3 times a day for it to actually work. And ever since, I've been carrying one with me, so a little bit of sunscreen as well. Elbows also get dry. And don't forget the neck. Yeah, we're always forgetting the neck. I feel sometimes you don't need fancy tools to really massage your face. I think face yoga, just using sort of your fingers really helps you massage your face. So you have to go back to the basics sometimes. I think we tend to overcomplicate skincare a little too much. Okay, I think I'm feeling moisturized enough. Let's start with a primer. Now, because I want to go in for a day to night look, I want something that's not very matte, but also not something that's going to look very oily. We don't want chip, right? So this is a primer that has some shine in it. I'm going to use just a little bit. You can also wear this once your makeup is done. You can also reapply it, but I like to do this right now. When your inner glow meets your outer glow, this is what you look like. Okay. Now, so I know a lot of people like to start their makeup with eyes, but personally, I decide what kind of makeup look I want to go for based on what lip I want to do. So today we're going to be going in for a nice pink, nude, glossy vibe. So if that's the case, then I'm going to decide my eyes accordingly. But first I want to do skin. I feel like when I have my foundation in place, it gives me a sense of how everything is going to look. So I'm just going to wear some concealer, not too much. I think Indian skin is so versatile and diverse, and all of us have pigmented skin. Often people think that actors don't have pigmented skin, but guys, come on, we all have pigmented skin. It's just about how you where you apply the product, where you blend it. And for this step, I like to use my fingers because I think I can blend the product the best with it. My makeup artist behind is very uncomfortable with me using my hands, but my hands are sanitized. So if you have sanitized hands, there is no problem at all. So actually, I've used this product right now as a corrector of sorts. I don't use a red corrector, but this sort of just helps me with my pigmented areas. So around the mouth, a little bit under the eyes. Okay, just to give it better a blended feel. I'm using, how cute is this beauty blender firstly? It's a baby blender. It's really cute. Okay. What are we doing next? Yes, foundation. So usually I like to mix 2-3 shades, 2-3 pumps, but since this is not a very hectic look, I'm not going to go ahead and do that. And also, I don't want my entire skin to be completely covered. I want to be able to see the skin. And I think it's different when you're in front of the camera, but otherwise, physically, when somebody sees me, I want them to see my freckles. I've recently developed these sunspots and freckles, and I didn't know that they're in apparently. People draw freckles. So now that I have them, I want people to see them. Not everywhere, but just some parts. So like I was saying, especially in the summer when your natural body oils also sort of come out in full force, I don't want to do makeup that is super glossy. I think I want to keep it a little matte, but somewhere in between. Yeah, I'm actually happy with the base. I don't want more. Let's not forget the neck. I'm also going to mix a bit of this because it leaves a nice sheen. And since I'm doing a day to night look, I'm okay going a little extra with it. But I'm only going to do this on the high points of my face right now. Growing up, makeup never really fascinated me. I don't remember being a child who was very vain or who was constantly looking at herself. I think it's only when I started acting or as my training as a Kathak dancer where I really came to understand how beautiful makeup can be to just enhance performance. And makeup doesn't really mean lots of makeup. Makeup essentially is to just highlight the features of your face and for it to not overpower you. And I find those makeup artists really beautiful who just sort of are able to carve your natural beauty out there rather than make you a completely different person. Because as we know, a lot of people, the way they look on the gram do not look like that in real life. And I find that a little strange, but no judgments. Everyone can do whatever they want to do. That's fine. Now, I think I'm gonna do eyes next. This is a really fun palette. It's my go-to palette because it has pinks, it has browns, it has some shimmer. So this is perfect to sort of do a day to night look. Let's do a nice, I think, what do we want to do? A nice pink nude wash would be fun. One of my favorite looks that I have done is when I did this series called Beecham House, directed by Gurinder Chadda. It's a period drama and it was so fun to sort of create that look from another world. And if you actually see my images or my stills there, you can't see any makeup, but yet there is makeup, and that just goes to show the artistry of that makeup artist where she's created an absolute natural face. But like we say, no makeup, makeup looks have a lot of makeup. Sometimes effortlessness requires some effort and then you kind of have to unlearn that, right? Yeah, I think I'm happy with this, not too much. Maybe I'll go in with a slightly darker shade as well. Yeah. Yes, I'm happy. happy with that. Okay, guys, a minute to talk about eyebrows. I think eyebrows can completely change your face. Growing up, I used to have really thick eyebrows, and I ended up experimenting with hair laser. And just once, I wanted to remove some hair on my forehead, and for some reason, I lost a lot of the density of my eyebrows, and I really regret that because who knew that years later, nice pushy eyebrows would be in. So I like that wispy sort of eyebrow look. That's something I really enjoy. So for it to look more thicker, I actually brush it backwards, the other way around. I've stopped doing my eyebrows now because I want it to grow. If anybody knows how I can grow back my eyebrows, guys, in the comments. Somebody told me castor oil is really good, but I haven't tried that. Okay, I'm gonna obsess over my eyebrows for like 2 minutes now. This is an eyebrow fixer, so it keeps my eyebrows in place, otherwise they go all over. And this is like just a way to shape them. I don't feel like filling them too much, but just maybe a little bit. It's very interesting to see how people are actually experimenting with their eyebrows, and that really changes the face. Sometimes eyebrows are really thick and people can pull it off. I personally, like I said, I like the gaps to be seen. I don't like it completely like one template. Just a little bit. Sometimes it's also nice to use eyebrow fixers that already have a pigment, so that can be much quicker. Eyebrows are good. Let's do some mascara. I don't know anybody who can do their mascara with their mouth shut. It's always like one weird mascara face. I'm not a big fan of lash extensions or falsies because I don't like that glue. I feel like I can never get it off properly. So I just like to do multiple layers of it. And usually a good hack is to do it once, wait for 5-10 minutes and to do another layer. Also, I don't have setting spray here, but if you want to keep your eyebrows in place and you don't have a eyebrow gel, then using a hairspray is also really, really good. That works for me. You know what's unfair? I've noticed like a lot of boys have really good lashes. And they don't know it, but yeah, she's nodding. It's true. It's so unfair because they don't understand the value of good lashes, I feel. I mean, most of them don't. Of course, it's okay. No need to panic, no need to panic. We'll fix it. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Done. Okay, we're not gonna do a liner situation right now. So just a nice brown pencil, shimmery pencil is good to just give your eye some definition. I feel like there's no right or wrong with makeup. Makeup is meant to be had fun with, and I think you know your face the best. So no matter what videos you see, no matter what I share with you or what anybody else says, I think you should do exactly what makes you feel happy, that makes you feel confident. And I also feel like it's important to be confident irrespective of whether you have makeup or not. You need to accept yourself equally without a filter as you do with one, and you need to give yourself that much love. I also want to put a little, because I have small eyes, to enhance them, I also like to do a little bit under the eye. Just give some depth to it. one's really taught me makeup, but I've worked with such incredible makeup artists over the years that you end up picking up little tricks. But you have to improvise because, like I said, there may not be just one way to achieve a certain look, and you need to do what's most comfortable. So there are days that I do my entire makeup with 2 products. I use tints that I can just dab on my lip, on my cheek, on my eyelids, and just like a quick mascara and you're out. I feel like I want to do mascara on the lower lashes as well. So if I was going for an event, I would have also probably worn lenses, and I learned how to wear lenses 4 years ago, and the first time I wore it, it took me 4 hours. I'm not even joking. I'm really afraid of anybody else helping me with it, and it took me 4 hours. I must have used I don't know how many lens packets, but finally I learned how to do it, and it can be really fun. It can be very interesting, especially because the camera captures it very differently. So I like lenses that look natural, but of course they give me a headache later, so not right now. Okay, blush. My favorite part. I love blush. I feel like I can endlessly keep blushing. So 3 makeup products that I love. One is blush. I love blush. I also like because it's so versatile, and you can use it on your nose, on your cheeks, on your lips, depending on what kind of blush it is. A good lip balm. I love a good lip balm. I always have one with me. I feel like a lip balm is so important because when you're constantly wearing a lot of lipsticks, your lips can get very, very dry. And I also have pigmented lips. I have 3-4 different shades on my lips. So if that's the case, lip care is equally important. I feel like I want more. So another technique that I do sometimes is underpainting, which is before you wear your foundation, you wear blush, and it can look like a whole lot, but it sits in very naturally. And the third, let's see, what is the third makeup product I really like? I think mascara. Mascara just opens up your eyes, and even if I'm not wearing a liner, I think mascara looks really nice. And a dark brown mascara especially is something that looks super natural. Not supernatural, super natural. Sorry, bad joke. I'm also going to wear some blush on my nose because I don't feel like doing a heavy snatched contour on my nose. So I'm just going to sort of do a natural, I call this a pahadi flush. When you go to the mountains, when you're traveling, I think my skin looks the best when I'm up in the mountains, fresh air. There's a very natural sort of pink, redness to the skin. And we try and achieve that in polluted Mumbai sometimes. Now I think I want to use a lighter concealer. I usually like to do this in the end because it can get cakey otherwise. So usually I also extend the concealer to here because it gives a lifted look. My mother's not very fond of makeup, so it's not like I have observed her sitting in front of the mirror or anything like that. But I find makeup quite therapeutic. I think right before, when I'm in my vanity van, right before I'm called on set, that 1 hour of me getting ready is where I can actually get into character. That's my time where I transform Shriya to whatever character I'm playing. From all the characters I've played, I think I've played a few interesting ones with respect to makeup. So in a show called Taza Khabar, I'm a sex worker. And Madhu's makeup was very different from me. It was glamorous in its own way, really striking. And we wanted to be authentic with respect to small details like the shade of her lip color. And you can't even imagine how many discussions my makeup artist and I had with respect to what lipstick would a Madhu be buying. So these are things that you really take care and you really look into because, like I said, you need to do your makeup, for a character in such a way that it really is authentic to who that person is. Another makeup look that I really enjoyed is in Guilty Minds, Kashaf Kaze. It was not much makeup, but I think as a lawyer, I made sure that I can't experiment too much like with the lips and stuff, but her eyes, there was always really nice kajal, very simple. I think the most beautiful women that I've seen are the ones that just do very basic and a nice nude lip and kajal. Kajal looks so beautiful on everybody. I'm going to powder it a little bit because it's very hot. Otherwise, I'm not a fan of pressed powder. But since it's hot. I feel like I want to go in with a little more mascara. So good skin is genetic to start off with. But also, I feel there's so much you can do to take care of your skin. And I don't mean in terms of products you're using, but what you're eating is very important. Of course, water. Whenever you ask anybody, I think the first thing they say is, I drink water. Water is very important, and I'm really terrible at drinking water. So I have an app that reminds me to drink water, but I don't listen to it. So now I've deleted that app because it's completely pointless. But I feel like drinking water is important, but I think you need to understand in terms of food what really works for you. And it's okay, you will have good skin days, you will have bad skin days. You just have to take it as it comes and try not to constantly attach your self-confidence to how you're looking, because I feel like that's going to evolve, that's going to change. You need to just feel very confident and work on that first, irrespective of anything. So my tip for good skin, I think, would be to take care of it internally, and then of course see what products. And overusing products is something I would never recommend. I think don't fall into the trap of buying too much, using expired products, because I know a lot of people, I know all of you might be guilty of it. Sometimes I am too, wherein you don't want to give up something because you love it too much, this product, you don't want to waste it. But small things like that can affect. And washing your brushes. I have been a victim to not washing my brushes properly and completely ruining my skin. So I would say take care of your, your makeup instruments as well. My favorite part of makeup is lipstick. So let's do the lips. And I very conveniently forgot to prep my lips, so I'm just going to do that first. I have a beauty spot on my lip. Can you see it? This till, which I really love. Sometimes people think there's something stuck on it. No guys, that's my beauty spot. I don't like to hide it, but I've been told it can be distracting on screen sometimes when it's that tight, so I cover it up. But I really love it. I think that's my favorite part of my entire face. What lip are we feeling? Okay, since we're going to do a day to night look, for the day I would say I'd like to mix two shades. I never wear just one lip shade. I love to mix and match. So first I'm going to line my lips with this really nice almond pink shade that I have. I'm not a big fan of overlining. I'm not a big fan of products that give you like a plumping effect or anything, because I feel like it burns your lips. Just keeping it soft and natural. I'm gonna fill my lips with, what do we use? We have a lot of nice lip options. I have this classic one, or I can do something darker even. I think we'll go in for something light. Yeah, I love this. It's nice and soft. But I'm also tempted to mix. Let's, what do we do? Okay. This is a slightly mauve shade. Sometimes I've been on a red carpet with lipstick on my teeth, and that's so embarrassing. So now the last thing that I do before leaving, getting out of my car, is just doing a teeth check. I like this. I like how the shade is coming across, and I'm also tempted to wear some gloss. Yeah, I love this. It smells so good. Also, the only thing that I wear on my skin which has fragrance is maybe something like a lip gloss or a lip balm, but otherwise I don't use products that have fragrance, especially for skincare. I think personally that's a big no-no. I like it. I like how it's coming together. The last thing that I actually really want to do is add a little more shine to my face and on the apples of my cheek. This is a really nice coral shimmer, which I'm just gonna dab. See, can you see that? It's just a really nice shine on the face. So, I mean, I can keep obsessing, trying to do more, but I think I'm quite happy with my day look. The last thing I want to do is just spray some fixing spray on me so that I can attempt to last it all day long. I hope you enjoyed it. This is my day look, and now night. Sorry if you were expecting an outfit transition, guys. I don't have another look, but the makeup's gonna change. So since the day look was glossy and fresh and fun, I just want to take it up a little bit. I'm gonna do some fun shimmer on the eye, really quick, like a rose gold shade. Just a quick dab. Oh wow, that's too much. It is too much on one eye. I'm not big on shimmer usually, but I think a little bit of it can be really fun as a night look. Yeah, I like that. Can you see that? Yeah, that maybe build up the mascara a little more. I can't get enough of mascara. But I also find mascara the hardest to remove when I'm removing my makeup. I just never get it right. It takes me 2 days to actually remove all of my mascara properly, which annoys my makeup artists completely. Okay, I'm gonna remove the gloss right now and do a really nice classic matte lip. So what I like to do is I like to take a darker shade first. I think these shades of like almond pink are so beautiful on Indian skin tone. And on this, just around the center of the lips, I'm going to do a really lighter nude. Dab it. Not dab it all the way, just dab it on the center. You see what I did there? But I think I need to line my lips a little bit more. Usually when people line their lips, I notice that they do. But I think the best way to line your lips is by not smiling, because that actually gives you a proper lip shape then. Yeah, I like that. And I also think this is the kind of lip you can also do in the day. But I feel like if I were to wear a different dress, this is the kind of lip that would go on anything. It's a classic pink nude lip. Yes. And let's add some shimmer to the face. What brush to use? Okay. So I love this because it has your bronzer and your highlighter in one palette. So it's easy to mix it up a little bit and just gives you more of a snatched contour. When my inner glow meets my outer glow. Yeah, I like that. A little bit on the nose. Yes. Collarbones. I mean, yeah, I think I should highlight my collarbones. I don't have a party to go to tonight, but maybe I will do something now that I'm all decked up. Yeah, I'm the last person to get out of my house on a Saturday night. I'll just be in bed chilling with my dog. If you have good collarbones, flaunt them. Or even if you don't, you can create the illusion of a sharp collarbone. Yeah, so I think that's it. This is what I would do. It's a very... Yes, I'm happy. This is what I would do for a day to night look. And I think this is such a simple, relaxed, non-fuss look and perfect for summer. So I hope you enjoy summertime and I hope you enjoyed creating this look, and thank you for having me.